Hello, today we're going to make cake pops. This was a request from one of my subscribers to give it a try, and here they are. Start off with some cake. This is leftover cake I had in the freezer from Max's birthday. I had made an R2D2 cake and I had sculpted it and had quite a few pieces left over, so I put them in the freezer and I've defrosted them. So take your completed cake and you're going to break it apart in pieces in a large bowl. And to make about 20 cake pops, you need a regular 2-layer size that you'd find in a boxed cake mix. Then you're going to add some frosting. I've chosen chocolate here. Obviously you can use whatever flavor you like. And I'm using about half of the container for this amount of cake, which is about 1.25 cups, something to that effect. Then you're going to use a spoon to initially blend it, and then you're going to end up using your hands to finish it off. You just want to blend the icing in with the cake until it's well blended. You're going to end up with something that's going to have the consistency of Play-Doh, basically, is what you're going to end up with. Then using a cookie scoop or an ice cream scoop, you're going to scoop up a portion of dough, and then you're going to put it on a baking sheet or a cookie sheet, and make sure it's covered with something either lightly sprayed or covered with wax paper or parchment paper so that they don't stick. So just scoop up a portion, roll it between your hands until you get a round ball shape, and continue until all of your cake icing mixture is used up. The cookie scoop is nice because it helps you make some uniform shapes and sizes. Then get some sucker sticks, dip it in chocolate, and poke it into the cake pops. This will help adhere the stick to the cake pop, and they'll stick together a little bit better. You can buy these sucker sticks at craft stores and at candy supply stores. Then put them in the freezer, and I left mine in there for about 45 minutes just to chill them thoroughly and to firm them up a bit. Then in a double boiler or in the microwave, you're going to melt some chocolate. You can either use regular chocolate like I used here, or you can use candy melting wafers. It's up to you. Melt that up, and then you're going to take the cake pop and you're going to dip it in the chocolate, and I'm using a spoon just to put extra chocolate on top. You have to be very gentle with these because that stick will come out of the cake pop quite easily, so be gentle with it. And then when you take it over the chocolate, you're just going to let the excess chocolate drip off. Now the nice thing about having these in the freezer is that they're nice and cold so that the chocolate actually firms up quite quickly and you get very few drips. Just keep turning it until most of the dripping is done. Then using some colored sprinkles, you're going to sprinkle it on to the chocolate before it's completely set. And obviously you can use whatever you'd like as sprinkles on these, or you can put nothing at all. It's up to you. Now I would recommend sticking this into a large block of styrofoam, but I didn't have any in the house, so I just took a cardboard box and poked a few little holes in the top, and it actually worked quite nicely to hold these. Just want somewhere to put them until they're finished setting and the chocolate is hardened. Now you're going to find your own technique to do this. I did 18 of them, so I discovered the best way was to dip it and then use a spoon just to remove the excess chocolate, and then just keep turning it until the chocolate is set enough and the drips have stopped. And it gives you plenty of time after that to put some sprinkles on. And there they are. You can put as much sprinkles or little sprinkles as you like on these. And you can tailor them for whatever occasion you're celebrating, birthdays or Christmas time, whatever. I just used a variety. I just took all the sprinkles I had and just kind of used a little bit for each just to give you an idea what they could look like. You can also stick these into florist foam and make a bouquet of them. And there they are. You can buy these little plastic bags to put over top, then you can decorate with a ribbon or a twist tie. And you can serve them individually, or you can even put them upside down on a plate and just serve them that way as well, as you see here. The consistency inside is it's truffle-like. It's very smooth, very sweet, and delicious. You'll love them.
What do you call a dinosaur that's a noisy sleeper?
No.
A brontosaurus.